Greetings, friends. As we gather this week to celebrate the reign of Christ, we are reading a passage from the Gospel of Matthew, which is the basis for the invitation we've accepted to be a Matthew 25 church. The Presbyterian Church USA has called upon each congregation that accepts this invitation to focus on building congregational vitality, dismantling structural racism, and eradicating systemic poverty. And yet none of these foci are named by our Lord Jesus in our gospel lesson. During worship, we'll explore the text in order to learn what it explicitly tells us, both about who our King is and about who he expects us to be. We'll then use this passage as a lens through which to understand the selection of these three foci of the Matthew 25 church. And as we refine our focus, we will be able to celebrate the achievements that we have already made in pursuit of this vision, and we'll also be able to look with hope for the coming year and the opportunities we have to make progress in the work on these three areas of focus. As we prepare to come together in celebration, I hope you'll invest time into reading our passages for worship. First, we will be reading from the book of the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 34, verses 11 through 16 and 20 through 24. Next, we'll read our gospel lesson from the 25th chapter of Matthew, verses 31 through 46. After reading these passages, consider these questions. What are some of the justifications that people offer to excuse themselves from the obligation to care for others? And, just as you did it to one of the least of these, you did it to me. How do Jesus' words here connect to those of his two great commandments? We come together this week to give praise to God and to humbly present ourselves as faithful subjects of Christ our King. I hope to be joined with you and with other disciples of Jesus for worship. We regularly come together each Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. If you're able to attend in person, please join us in the sanctuary at 718 Court Street here in Fulton. If you plan to experience worship virtually, you'll want to join us by viewing the live webcast of our gathering, which is available on our congregation's YouTube channel at the same day and time. For anyone who needs to participate in worship at another time, we archive the videos of each of our gatherings on our YouTube channel so that you might view them there at another time of your choosing. Friends, may we all live as the sheep of God's pasture, tending to the least among us with love, mercy, and peace. And as we are gathered into the fold of Christ, may we welcome all of our siblings to join us as we celebrate the one who is both our shepherd and our King. May grace and peace be yours in abundance.